Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about Rock Lee from Naruto. In my last video I talked about Naruto, the series as a whole, about how it made me feel growing up. But today I'm going to be talking about Rock Lee. In the future I may talk about other characters in Naruto. But Rock Lee, he was probably my favorite side character. It was between him and Neji. But Rock Lee would probably be my favorite. Rock Lee, when he first came into the series, I wasn't really too fond of him. Like, he was just... Like, the way that he acted was just a little too weird. I'm just like, who is this guy? That was kind of like my reaction when I first saw Guy as well. But Lee and Guy as well grew on me over time. When Lee first fought Sasuke, I thought that was an interesting little fight. I remember when Naruto challenged him, he was pretty much able to beat him just by tapping his hand and make him swirl into a wall. But I didn't really start to become a fan of Rock Lee until he fought Gaara. That was a really, really good fight. One of my favorite scenes in that fight is when he dropped the weights and everyone in the crowd or in the stands was like, whoa, what's going on? That was epic. And during that fight, you got to find out a little bit about Lee's past, about how he could only use taijutsu and couldn't use genjutsu or ninjutsu. And that just made him even a more interesting character to watch. And I liked how they described his rivalry with Neji. At that time, we really didn't know what Neji could do. It was just, they kind of foreshadowed how strong Neji was. And that was just interesting storytelling, I believe. But back to just Rock Lee. That fight against him and Gaara, that was just epic. And when he released all those gates, I think, at that time he was able to release 5 of the 8 gates. And unfortunately, he lost that battle and he got his arms crushed and his leg crushed. And that was just insane. But one thing I love about Rock Lee is his determination and his hard work. I believe he worked even harder than Naruto when it came to just doing his best to get stronger. When he got knocked out and he was unconscious, just like he was standing up unconscious, and you could tell that he was just knocked out. Like, even back when that first came out, I think that hit me in the feels. That was just a crazy moment. And unfortunately, they didn't really show Lee that much in Shippuden. He got most of his shine in part 1 of Naruto. Like, when he fought Kinemaro, that was awesome. Like, when he drunk that medicine that he thought was medicine, but it was sake. That probably was the funniest fight in the show, and one of the best hand-to-hand combat moments in the show at the same time. That was a really good combination. I do wish in a series that they brought that back. I know they brought it back in Boruto with his son Metal Lee. He didn't drink any sake. It was more like I don't even know what they called it. Like, he had like some kind of anxiety. I don't want to say anxiety attack, but had something to do with like his anxiety. He was able to master it or something like that. But I do wish that they brought it back in the original series or in Shippuden. One thing I do hope for Boruto, in the manga at least, that I hope they do bring back Rock Lee. Rock Lee versus those Kara members, I think that would be something to watch. That would be a real good watch. And I do hope that they say it in the manga or bring it in anime somehow, saying that he how he's probably one of the strongest shinobi in the Elite Village. Because I think he is at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if he's able to open up all the 8 gates. Obviously, you want to open all 8 of them because he would die, but I'm sure he could open up 7. Or you know what? It would be interesting if down the road in this series that he could be the only ninja that can open all 8 gates and not die. Obviously, Guy opened up all 8 gates, but Naruto saved his life after he got that power from the Sage of 6 Paths. But Rock Lee, I feel like he could have had his own little spin-off show. I know he did with that Rock Lee Ninja Pals, but I'm talking about like a real spin-off show. Or if they had missions just focus on Rock Lee and his team. Rock Lee would probably be the main character in those missions if they had decided to do that. But I don't know. But let me know what you guys feel about Rock Lee and his character development throughout the show. Do you guys feel like they should have showed him more in the show or done more with this character in general? So let me know in the comment section below. If you liked my review about Rock Lee, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And also hit that like button as well. That will definitely help this channel start taking off. And as always, have a wonderful day.